Hey, good morning. It's Edna Keep here live with Mindset Monday. And today our topic is a big one. Do what you can do today. I find so many people hold themselves back by not getting what they can get done today. I was actually at an event this weekend. It was so powerful. It was a group of people who a lot that are in real estate. So I made some really good connections. But one thing that I noticed with these top producers is they do what they can today. And what that basically means is whether it's you've got an offer on a property, whether it is pulling your taxes together, whether it is rent increases, like whatever, it's do what you can today because there's lists and lists and lists and lists of things that you need to do. And one of the time-saving things that makes so much sense to me, and I see so many people wasting time, is, your emails. Read them once. Deal with it immediately. Even if there's a whole ton of other stuff at the end that is more important, deal with it immediately or put it in another file folder to deal with whenever. If it's something, maybe you have a Monday file folder, a Tuesday, a date-wise, I don't know, figure out a system and then do it. Because if you don't get your top 3 to 6 most important things done every day, you'll never get anything done. That is a really great way to set up your week. Pick the top 3 things you need to do. I usually write a whole list at the beginning of the week and start checking them off. I prioritize, and if I can't get through, say one of the priorities is a phone call, maybe to a potential investor, I can't get through, I leave a message. Don't call back 10 times. Say, Joe, we were meant to talk today, or I'm trying to reach out to you today. Tell them why and let them get back to you, because you know what? Everybody's busy out there. You could make 10 phone calls, never reach the guy. He just might not know who the hell's calling him and ignore the phone. That's what I do. If I don't recognize the number, it goes straight to, I'm busy right now. If it is a case where I know who it is, can I call you back? Or custom it. It takes, 3 seconds. Can't talk today, I'll call you tomorrow, or something like that. That just frees up so much time so that you're able to get so much more done. Always be looking for systems that you can put in place. And I'm going to give you an idea. So I was gone all week from Thursday till late last night, and I get all these rents. We just took possession of 46 new units. We're putting a new system in place, and I'm trying to deposit like 200 rents in a day or two. We gave them new email addresses to send it to, and I realized how much time that was taking to just even do the deposits. So our bank may not be the bank we stay with, because some of the systems they have in place don't fit. One of our partners has an account at a different bank. It names people as the deposits go through, and our bank doesn't. So one of our agenda items today is reach out to that bank, see if they can do that. And if not, maybe we've got to look at changing banks, because efficiency is one of it's huge when you're trying to scale your business in any way, shape, or form. And even if you're not scaling a business, the more efficient you can get right now, the more you can get done, and the more you can scale. Because if you think, well, I only have one property right now, I can la-di-da, get efficient with one so that with the second one is more efficient. The third one, and then when you scale up to 100 or 200 or 500, you've got those systems in place to be able to make it happen easier. Okay, so what else could that mean? Do what you can today. Okay, one of the things that I always find is, when I'm traveling, most hotels have crappy gyms, if they even have a gym, and I don't like them. So I put an app on my phone and I do what I can today. Might be a 7-minute workout, might be just a few squats while I'm, waiting for something, the coffee to be ready or whatever. Do what you can. Don't worry about, you know, the 150 other things that need to be done, because that puts you just in overwhelm mode. If you just make yourself a list and do what you can today, you just pick away at it piece to piece. Ever hear that saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So if you can, the more detailed you can get on the things that need to be done, then you just do them one at a time and check them off. And when you notice that when you're doing stuff like that and it comes up and it says, or something, so you did something maybe out of order, then for next time, make yourself a list and put the list in proper order. And then you don't have to go back and do it all over again. Set up a new system every time. If you can systematize everything you do, it's just totally win-win for you, for everybody else that you deal with. And you know, I always get a little plug-in about this too, but one of my M1 members from Germany, she's a lady in her 50s. And of course, you know, what happens when you get busier and busier running a business, you spend a lot of time sitting around. And she said she lost, I think, 20 pounds over a year. And she said the only thing she did differently was whenever she was on the phone, she walked. She did not sit at her desk. You know, anytime she was on the phone, she just automatically got off her butt and started to walk. Well, how cool is that? And I'm still trying to figure that one out, because I take a lot of notes when I'm talking to people, because I like to remember what we talked about so that they don't have to remind me every time we talk. So I haven't figured that out, other than maybe to tape my calls and then revisit them. Although I'm thinking that could be difficult too, unless I figure out how to put it on fast play. Which brings me to another way to save yourself sometimes. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I listen to a lot of podcasts. Every time I get my vehicle, a podcast comes on. I've got it set up so it automatically does that. And I put it on 2x speed. A lot of the stuff, like there's so much stuff that's waste, like, hello, I am so-and-so. And then they do a little advertisement for their sponsor or whatever. We don't need to listen to that every single time. So if you get to a point where it's something that's really important to you, you can reach over and hit 1.5 times or 1 time, so that the speed isn't too fast for you to be able to pick up what you're trying to get. What else can I do today? So think about, you know, your long-term plan. If you're setting goals every 90 days, think about what you can do today to help you reach those goals. Try not to get yourself off track, because, you know, there's so many opportunities out there. There's so many ideas that come up. There's so many opportunities. You have to pick your method, and then you have to go after it. I see this with my students sometimes. They're chasing the fastest buck. And they end up taking this course and that course and reading this book and that book, and everything takes time. And the initial course that they signed up for gets put on the back burner because somebody came along and told them that they could make money faster here. What I've learned through experience is, if you're going to sign up for a course, finish it. Finish it as fast as you can. Or follow along in your weekly modules and get it done. But the more you chase after shiny objects, the slower you're going to actually get anything done. Does that make sense? It is so easy to get taken in with the shiny object syndrome. You know, I see people at, even at the event this weekend, there was, I think, like 4 offers made by the speakers. And fortunately, most of us only got to sit in on 2 of them because of the way they had their breakout sessions. But it's probably a good thing, because you can imagine trying to decide between these 4 really awesome offers of what you're going to do. And some of it is, it's priced so reasonably, so people just sign up. I'd like to say this too, is don't sign up for everything. Pick something. That course is still going to be there next month, next year, 6 months from now, when you're done doing what you've already signed up for. You may not get the same price, because that's always a big one, right? If you sign up today, you get blah, blah, blah. This bonus or that bonus or maybe this much off. But the fact is, if you can't work on it, who cares what you get off on it? It's like buying clothes on sale, which I see a lot of women do. Well, it was on sale, I had to buy it, but then it hangs in their closet for 3 years because it's not something they really, really, really love. I'd rather spend more money and get something I really, really love, knowing that I'm going to wear it again and again, than buy a whole bunch of cheap shit that's on sale that I'll never wear, you know? Same with the seasons. You never see me at a store buying summer stuff to save myself $7 so that I don't have to buy it in the spring, or saving myself some money. Because to me, once it hangs in my closet, even if I've only wore it twice, it just seems like it's been in there forever, and then I don't want to wear it anymore, right? So just another I think money and time saver. I try to shop like quarterly, and buy whatever it is I need for the season, and just leave it at that. Sure, I might add in a few things here and there, but most of the time it's I give myself a time to go, and then I go and I get it done. Where else? Does anybody have any times where they could show us or tell us what's worked for them in that whole realm of do what you can do today? I know it just makes so much sense to me to be able to do what you can, and not waste so much time. I see people shuffling paper 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I try to deal with it, all at one sitting. If you can't get at it, just put it to the side. You don't need to look at the bills the same day they come in. I even find myself, I open those bills as I'm driving home from the post office if I'm the one that is picking up the mail that day. I just, driving anyway, I can open some envelopes. Don't tell the cops I do that. I don't know if that's legal. Anyway, and if you're not a multitasker, don't do that either. Don't take I don't have to take my eyes off the road. I can do it with one finger, or I can do it when I'm stopped at the stoplight or something like that. Where else can you use that? Do what you can do today. I challenge you this week, only handle paper once. Be efficient on your phone calls. The other thing that we talked about this weekend is integrity. How can you live in integrity? One of the big things for me is do what you say you're going to do. So if you tell someone that you're going to call them back, call them back. If you can't call them back, let them know why. And one real efficient way that I've learned over time is to say something like, you know what, I'm going to deal with that right now, but if I can't reach the person I need to reach, that's the only reason you won't hear back from me. Because sometimes you reach out to somebody and they're gone on holidays. Now, generally when I leave that message, I think, well, it might not be today, but it'll be tomorrow morning or tomorrow night or something like that. But if you find out from their voicemail that they're actually on holidays for 2 weeks, then let your person know that, because otherwise they'll be wondering, well, 2 weeks, like I'm thinking tomorrow, not, or some people it's going, I'm thinking the next hour. So make it clear what you're trying to do. So hopefully that helped. I know it's made a big difference in my life, being able to do what I want to do today and whatever I can do today. It saves you a lot of time, and it just makes your life easier. So have a really, really good week, everyone, and we'll talk to you for Free Coaching Friday. Have a good week. Bye-bye.